allow me to tell you about the easiest and freest liturgical living that you can be doing this Holy Week. It's called Singing with Your Kids. You're going to be a little bit vulnerable, a little bit perhaps out of your comfort zone, but you're going to sing with your kids because it's going to bring them to heaven. Let me tell you how you're going to do that. First, you're going to bebop on down to Half Price Books. This is a missal from 2022. You see that? It's old, and parishes get rid of these things, which is kind of a travesty because they're full of beautiful hymns in the back. Look at that. This is an Ignatius Pew Missal, and it's full of, missal things. I think that has the responsorial psalm, the readings for, 2022. So it's no longer useful for the parish, but it's very useful for your domestic church. So you can get one of these bad boys. You can also get one of my favorites, the hymnal 1982 hymnal. If you are of the English persuasion, as I am, I was Anglican and now I go to the ordinariate. So this is the hymnal we use and I love it. I love this one because unlike the Ignatius Pew Missal, which is organized alphabetically, which is fine if you know what you're looking for, this one has many indexes. This one is organized by liturgical season. It also has an index, I love this thing, has index by name, by actual tune names, which who knows what St. Gertrude is, me. And I learned about that later. But then also index of first line. So you're okay, oh sacred head surrounded, or sacred head so wounded. I want to sing that one. Okay, I look it up in the index of first lines because I think that's how most human brains work. So we're looking for Holy Week hymns. Where do we go? Oh, we go to the Holy Week section. Let me tell you just a couple Holy Week hymns you could sing. O sorrow deep, were you there when they crucified my Lord? I know that one. Just don't do it super, you know what I'm talking about. O sacred head, sore wounded, or surrounded, very classic. You can also do, there's Green Hill Far Away. You can also do Pange Lingua, Latin or English. Since we're Catholic, we can do good old English, we can do good old Latin. I have preschoolers, so I typically do English for when we're learning them, just because they're so tiny. But I think that they can start learning Latin early. I just love for them to have the context and understand the prayers that are in the hymns that they're singing right now. Plus, the hymns we're singing at Mass are going to be in English. I think I'm going to start with Latin Mass parts first. You can also go back to Lent hymns like 40 Days and 40 Nights, the glory of these 40 days. Basically, any hymn that talks about 40 days. Lord, who throughout these 40 days. I have many videos for all of these hymns on YouTube, but I also have them in Sing with Grace and with sing-alongs and the sheet music and all that stuff if you would like to teach your kids about these hymns. Finally, All Glory, Laud, and Honor. That's a classic. Basically every parish, and maybe not the whole wide world, but basically every parish in America will be singing that on Palm Sunday. So go watch my YouTube video and learn that. The best thing you can do is prep your kids for the hymns that are going to be coming up. You can ask your music director because they probably already have it planned, and because it's going to be printed in the bulletin for the next week. Plus the choir has been practicing it for weeks. So you can actually ask your music director, hey, what hymns are coming up? And you don't have to learn all the hymns at home. You can just learn one of the hymns, but I'm telling you, your kids are going to be thrilled because they're going to know the hymn and they're going to want to sing along. Because believe it or not, congregations are supposed to be participating in the hymns, especially the hymn at communion. Okay, recap. You're going to go and you're going to get a hymnal, and then you're going to pick some hymns and you're going to learn them, and you're going to sing them with your kids. Where are you going to sing them? You're going to sing them in the car. You're going to sing them at Mass. You're going to sing them before bed as lullabies. You're going to do all these things. Why? Because spiritual intimacy is important for raising saints. Your kids deserve to know that your faith is important to you, and it's a really free, simple way to do that. Sharing vulnerably with your voice, your instrument, your God-given instrument, with your kids. And you're saying, oh, Grace, I'm not a very good singer. No. God gave you everything you need, and He's giving you everything you need to bring your kids to heaven. So if you feel called to sing more in your domestic church, please follow along, and I'm happy to share more tips and resources, and I'm doing it with you. Godspeed.